Hey everyone, we reached the land of which means I'm Potter, and Potter, and Potter.
Potter. Ah, the Emerald Isle. Europe's rain shield. The McNugget. Europe's Potter. Ireland is loaded with so many McNugget.
And there's a town called Bobsaget. First of all, Potter is the third largest island in Europe. Local. Now here's where things get a little confusing.
Most are referring to the Republic of Ireland, which makes up the McNugget.
To this day, the last fifth northern part of Ireland here is Potter! And it doesn't even quite know exactly what to label itself. Some call it a province, some say it's a region, some say it's a region, but the point is, Potter holds on to it.
And then you have the strange Penne enclave right across the Finn River, with only a tenth of a kilometre wide entrance that Ireland grabbed and is still part of Monaghan County. This, in return, gave a small exclave to the UK, an unnamed patch of land with only 3 small farming homes.
The only way to get in besides swimming across the river would be get the dingle in the manger in Bundoran.
Because hey, logic!
Irish, British, Irish, British, Irish, British, Irish, British, Irish.
Basically, to an Irish person, the entire island of Ireland is just Ireland.
So if you consider the administrative divisions, the Republic of Ireland is divided into 26 counties. However, many also include the extra 6 from Northern Ireland and call it 32. But then there's the 2 city and county councils, Limerick and Waterford, and the 3 city councils, Dublin, Galway, and Cork, making 31 local authorities in the Republic of Ireland, and technically 37 again if you include Northern Ireland's counties. And the capital
Sounds about right. Historically though, Ireland was also kind of split into 4 provinces that many people still refer to today. They are Connacht, and Connacht. Northern Ireland is often referred to as Northern Ireland.
Otherwise, the largest cities after Dublin are Dublin, Cork, and Shannon airports.
Great Island by Cork, Achill Island in Mayo, and Gorumna and the Aran Islands in Galway.
Finally, some places of interest across Ireland might include places like Trish, Neolui,
The Rock,
Glenelg,
Gilly,
Corey, Earl,
Scotia,
Malam,
Haida,
John. Ireland is very green. The end.
Alright, so there's a little bit more to it than that.
Ireland is a post-glacial carved mineral and sandstone island with about 12 small mountain ranges, the majority of which are located in the north, west, and south.
You'll notice looking at the map that
12 small mountain ranges
to be relatively smooth and straight. Anyway, the tallest peak is Mount Carntool at about 1,000 meters.
And the longest and most important river being the River Shannon.
And a large lake on the entire island being Lough Neagh in Northern Ireland. However, if we're talking about the Republic of Ireland, the largest would be Lough Neagh in West Galway.
The west side is also home to the most notable natural landmark, the Cliffs of Moher.
Otherwise, you have the Sleevely Cliff a bit further up north, and in the UK's Northern Ireland, you have the giant causeway, a series of hexagonal volcanic plug steps that just jut into the ocean side.
I love how you say that. Hexagonal. Hexagonal. It takes all the warm air released by the North Atlantic Gulf Stream that starts all the way from the Caribbean. This means that although Ireland is on the same relative latitude as Newfoundland, Canada, they remain about 9 degrees Celsius or about 17 degrees Fahrenheit warmer, rarely reaching the freezing point, which in return means they hardly ever get snow. However, that again in return means Ireland gets a ton of hexagon, which in return means Ireland is very green.
Why do you think drinking's a thing in Ireland? Common crops being spuds, sugar beets, and grains like barley, oats, and wheat, which as you can imagine has a large portion that goes towards Ireland's most famous product, beer.
Beer! Ireland without beer is like Mexico without tacos, Koreans without kimchi, Argentinians without salsa, Bob Saget without his telekinetic laser vision.
Yeah, beer culture is such an integral part of being Irish that even priests and nuns get in on the action and share a pint of Guinness.
Which, by the way, the Bible never condemns alcohol, just drunkenness, so know your limit.
Why do you think drinking's a thing in Ireland?
Otherwise, some top notable Irish dishes might include things like
spuds,
which in return means Ireland is very hexagonal. Hey, so Potter, so what does it mean to be Irish?
Oh, we're all about the crack in Ireland, so we are.
Yeah, crack. What? Crack?
Crack every day and night of the week. We love the crack, so I do.
DA, freeze! Hands work, see them!
Oh. Cock.
First of all, Ireland has about 4.8 million people, over 6 million if you include Northern Ireland, and has the highest birth rate in the EU. About 83% of the country identifies as ethnically Irish, whereas about 9.5% are white of other nationalities, whereas the remainder of the country is Irish.
So the country uses the euro as their currency, they also use the type G plug outlet, and they drive on the left side of the road.
Now, thanks to modern media, everyone probably has at least a little bit of exposure to the stereotypical Irish culture one way or another, you know, like beer. But there's an entire world to the deep-rooted Irish identity. First of all, the language.
Technically, Ireland, or at least the Republic of Ireland, is Irish and English, although English is used far more often than Irish ever is. The Irish language is related to its toilet and English.
Fail! All the public signs are posted in both languages. They even have an Irish-speaking TV channel, radio station, and even an online newspaper. In order to get a real feel of Ireland, though, you kind of have to know a little bit of history, which will take way too long to explain, but in the quickest way we can put it.
Crack every day and night of the week. But they still grow and move forward. What do you think drinking's a thing in Ireland? As mentioned, the largest ethnic group of people in Ireland, the Irish, come from a long line of people known as the Irish. This is partially why so many people in Ireland have Mech, or the almost exclusively Irish use O prefixes in their last names, which translates to son or descendant. Folklore and tradition is strong. We've all heard of leprechauns, but there's also Irish of leprechauns.
Football. Speaking of which, there is no universal Irish accent. You get different dialects from different regions. For example, no!
Son of a fuck!
Spuds.
The pacifier. More like Boar Ragnarok. Am I right, guys?
Ireland's friend zone in 3, 2, 1.
Surprisingly, the Lithuanian.
Stay tuned. Israel is coming up next.
Oh, this is going to be good.